Hello everyone, this is LW Gaming and welcome back for another video of Langrisser, and today is the final week of the Gay Succubus Major Update. Yep, this is the last week, so if you haven't got her already, please get her as soon as possible. And before we start the video, I just want to give you guys a bit of a reminder on the, well, not really a reminder, but I would say a heads up of what's going on with the Rock Solid Promise event. So, starting today, or today's login, you'll be getting, for the next 60 days, if you log in, as long as you log in for that amount of days, you can get yourself a free SSR hero, Joa and Conny. Yep. We are now on the third phase of this event. So yeah, the past two events we have Mew as the first one, the second one being Cortez, and now the third one being Joe and Connie. And also there's also another thing to note here. So after Joe and Connie becomes let's just say by the end of the current event duration, it's gonna switch to another hero, which I believe is gonna be Julia next, if I remembered. And the duration will be running from today, which is August 28th, all the way to November 25th, also known as my birthday, 27th birthday, by the way. Yep, I'm getting really old here. Well, somewhat older, but you get what I mean, right? So, anyways, let's get into the events tab and see what's going on there. And before I forget, I just gotta let you guys know that yesterday, or I should say last night, when I was going through YouTube as my usual casual routine, whatever, I came across a new post posted by Mythos Z, or known as Zebito. So I'm thinking, wait, why if Zebito already left Langrisser, why did he resurface now? Well, I have some good news for all of you. He is returning to Langrisser's community for a little longer, of course, but I don't know how long is that going to be. But I mean, he had a lot of regrets when he left the game, but now he's back. He's going to be going back in full swing, and he will be doing some joint battles with all of you, maybe even me as well. But we'll have to see how things will handle here. Okay, so let's get right into the events and let you guys know what you should expect here. So, anyways, we have this event active right now, which is called the NG's Soldier Uniform Cycle. As you can see here, these are the uniforms, or I should say, soldier skins. Honestly, they look pretty nice. The Naginata Shrine Maiden, oh, that looks pretty neat. That's Japanese themed. So same with this one. Galleon Duelist, and you get the Dream Bloom Geisha, I think that's how you call it. And there's also the Crimson Oni Cavalier for Royal Cavalry. This applies to both versions of Royal Cavalry, which is the normal one and the SP one. And not gonna lie, these two look about the same. And then finally we have Kappa, which is known as the Dwarf Adventurer. Funny enough, they replaced the rifle with a fishing rod. I wonder what Zeon doing here. I wonder what Zeon thinking about doing that here, but hey, it is what it is. Now I wonder, should I be pulling on this one here? I mean, I could if I want to, but let's see. It's NG's lucky thing. Do I want to do this? Might as well do it. But I mean, I have a lot of crystals on me, so I don't think this will matter much. Okay. And I got a new skin for Amazon Champion. And then another spin. I just need to do this 4 times to get all of them. Okay, the Oni Cavalier. And also this gets me the rewards, like a trainee vouchers in return, so at least I'm getting some value back. And I got the Dream Bloom Geisha for the Galleon Duelist. And finally, that skin for Dwarf Adventurer. And then I got a new chat bubble featuring the Shikigami courier chat bubble. Pretty neat. So now let's see. I can use this to get myself an accessory. Why not? I mean, that one's not great, but hey, at least it is something I can get. I can get here. And then we also have the Dark Reincarnation Destiny Summon, featuring Zerida, Girl in the Shell, and Tatalia. Also summon for Langrisser Reincarnation Tensei. The classic Destiny banner featuring Ledin, Rachel, and Ultra Buller will be here as well. If you need any of these characters what capture to do, this is the best banner to go for. The Single Run Revival, I believe, yeah, this is today. It'll be running right now until the 3rd of September, which is the end of the major update. So that means 1 week from now, there will be like one additional daily reward chance for all these modes you're seeing here: Goddess's Trial, Aniki's Gym, Bonding Realm, and Angelica's Special Training School. And then Sanction Passage is also active today until the 10th of September, which is 2 weeks from now. So that means all the casting stages are open for 2 weeks. So if you need like additional rewards, this is a good time to get those grinding. As for the store, there are also some skins that have made a return, or I said reissue here. So we got Alpha skin back in the store. We also have Liffany skin, as well as the Altamuller skin. Liffany skin is like a magic console, but it looks like it's a school attire or school uniform, I would say. Pretty nice on her. And also Tsubame's school uniform is back as well, alongside with Lambda and Sage of the Trees. And as for the gift packs, I think there's only a few here. Okay, I'm gonna go through each of these one by one. So Traveler's Bag for your stamina needs for $1.99, a good deal. The Bountiful Gilded Box, $20.99. You get these here. And if you need runestones, that's a good deal to get as well. We also have the Luminance Radiance gift pack. This is for your casting pattern upgrades for level 8 to 9 for $20.99. A good deal if you need more of this, but if you're grinding a lot in casting stages, then like I said before, this is totally optional. I mean, all these packs are optional if you don't feel like spending anything right now. So we got $29.99 deal for over here. It's called Gate of Fate gift box. If you need additional Gate of Fate chances or Wheels of Fate to be exact, this is the pack for you. On top of that, you get 10 extra pulls on here. And we also have the Spellbinder scroll chest for your gear enchants, if you need them, of course. I mean, you'll need them all the time, of course, whenever you invest in a new hero, that is. Or the hero that you never used before in the past but wanted to upgrade. So we also have the Swift Sacred Battle set. This is for anything you need here, like for your PvE content needed, like such as warp permits, 3 of these, which is a important thing to have. If you really like find some stages too difficult or just couldn't find the time to complete them, warp permit is there to help you skip the battle with like everything achieved, like achievements, chests. Yep, all of that. But this only works in the story missions and time rifts, but not dimensional leap, whatever that one is called. But maybe it's not dimensional leap. It's called portal leap, actually. Yeah. So yeah, you can only use it in 2 different modes, but not the team battle mode or even portal leap. Yeah. So these ones do not work. It only works in like older modes only. And now for the banners. I'm gonna need to talk about a few things here. So, anyways, Gate Succubus, she'll be leaving by the end of this week. So if you don't have her right now, please get her as soon as possible because she is so broken for PvP with like class swapping and also even in PvE as well. But of course, in PvE she'll behave a little differently because you're not really fighting a player. You're fighting CPUs, or I just say AI. And then we also have the Langrisser Mobile Arc 1 and 2 will be leaving by the end of this week. So if you're need a catch up on the roster, this banner is your last chance. But of course, this will come back occasionally in each update, so you're not missing out on anybody here. But I'll advise you to pick up someone like Yulia, which I'll talk about. Which I'll talk about soon. But however, if you want to get Yulia so bad, or I should say, if you really want her desperately, I would say wait for her to return as a classic Destiny banner, because you are guaranteed to get her if you choose to wait for that one, and she'll return on the cycle at some point later. So yeah, you're gonna have to think carefully whether you want to summon here or now, and risk of getting someone off banner, or wait until she appears as Destiny banner and you'll get her for sure. The choice is up to you. But I'll advise you to wait for Destiny banner, because Destiny banner gives you a better value than the rate up banner. The Tensei banner here was the Reincarnation Tensei banner. This one will be here for 2 weeks, so if you need certain characters like Lucretia, Light of Genesis, or even Hilda, which I don't know if people still use Hilda, but I don't see her nowadays. But she used to be a great unit on the field, but now I hardly see her. Anyways, maybe it's just me, but I don't know. And we also have Dark Reincarnation banner featuring Zerda, Tatalia, and Gurren Show, and this is the Destiny banner, by the way. If you need any of these characters, or if you're missing one of them at least, pull for this. Otherwise, just save your resources and wait for the other banners to come up at later on. The Heroes of Destiny featuring Ledin, Rachel, and Ultimuller will be here for 2 weeks. So if you need someone like Ledin, for example, or anybody in this 3 selection here, go for it. If not, just skip this banner, because there's nothing valuable for you. The Legion of Glory Destiny Summon featuring Alia, Celica, and Ricky, they will be leaving by the end of this week. So if you need someone like Celica or Alia or even Ricky, this banner is well worth the summon here. But if you haven't got anybody on this one, like if you're only missing one, like Celica for example, or in my case Ricky, this banner is not so bad to summon here, because you are guaranteed to get that one character that you have missed. Well, you don't own, I mean. And finally, we have the Rada banner featuring Tabris and Jace. And the one thing I mentioned about like last week, I said the Tabris will be free for for a certain MU. It wasn't the next MU. It's actually the MU after the next one, featuring Elvis and Rhea. Yep, Tabris is gonna be free on that one. So through the Secret Realm event. And also the pack, even though if you already own both, you do get an option to like get yourself a I think 20 divine shards if I remembered. But anyways, if you only own both like Tabris or Hoffman, you can choose to opt in for the divine shards instead. So that way you can like stash up your wild shards for whatever you need. And that's about it from here. Hope y'all find this video helpful or informative, and I'll see y'all hopefully next time or even tomorrow to like talk about what's going on in Sorocon Valeria, because there's gonna be a collaboration with that game very soon, and I can imagine that it's gonna be insane. And also another thing to note here is that there's that one game I did play on my Switch too, which is pretty neat. And to those of you who have played the original, you might already know what I'm talking about. This one is Trails in the Sky First Chapter. Yep, the reason I brought this up is because that game has a demo available right now. If you'd like to play that game and you didn't have a chance to do so in the past, well, I mean, you could technically play the original, but the remake version has a demo right now, so you can play it on any platform that's available. So yep, that's about it from me. See y'all next time.